Good day, everyone. In James chapter 4, verse number 17, it says this: Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is a sin. How often are the things that we encounter every day that we know we should do, and yet we just don't do it? Maybe we procrastinate, or we just forget, but we just don't do what we know that we should do through the day. Perhaps the Lord is impressing on our heart to do something. Go speak to a person, or a certain task that He wants us to do to help people, or maybe even that will benefit us, and yet we put it off. We fail to do it. Well, James tells us that's a sin. When we know to do something and yet we don't do it. You know, there's sins of commission, that is, things that we do that we know we shouldn't do, and there's sins of omission, that are things that we don't do that we know we should do. Friends, I want to say that it's important for us to yield to the feeling that we have that we should do something. Maybe there's times we feel like we shouldn't do something, and yet we do it anyway, and we realize that we made a mistake. Well, God is a forgiving God. He loves us, and He cares for us, and He's very patient with us. And what we have to do when we commit those sins of commission or omission, we just ask Him to forgive us, and then we continue to try. I think about a story in Matthew chapter 21 that Jesus told about two sons. He told both sons to do a certain task, go into the vineyard. The first son said, "No, I'm not going to do it." But then he changed his mind and went and did it. The second son said, "Yes, I'll do it." But he didn't do it. And then he asked the question, which one did the will of the Father? And of course, it was the first one. The one that said, "I'm not going to do it," but he did it anyway. And friends, I want to say that it's so important that we do what the Father has told us to do, even though we might be delayed, we might have procrastinated. Let's do what He has asked us to do. And that feeling inside to do what we know to do is right. Listen, it's never wrong to do right, and it's never right to do wrong. Well, God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.